Scotland's public inquiry into how it handled COVID has been rocked by 5 resignations. The public inquiry was launched in February and has already cost taxpayers almost £1 million, with no estimate of the final cost. Let's speak with the freelance health journalist Penny Taylor. Good morning, Penny. Just bring us up to speed on what's been happening here.
Good morning. Yes. Well, on Friday, Lady Poole stepped down as chair of Scotland's COVID inquiry, citing personal reasons. When it was announced, there had been no mention that the day before, 4 of her legal advisors had resigned. And obviously that has raised very big questions north of the border here.
Yeah, what on earth is going on? That's a lot of resignations. Do we have any idea what's behind them?
Well, it's suggested that there's been a real breakdown in relationship between Lady Poole and her council, and also questions have been raised about the possibility that there's been political interference.
Obviously, this is going to lead to more delays. I mean, when can we expect it to actually get up and running?
No one knows. Even before these resignations, there was no idea of potential final cost. There's a long way to go before we catch up with England, which is already hearing from witnesses. I think it's fair to say that families that have lost people to COVID who really want answers to their questions feel deeply frustrated and very disappointed. It's going to take a lot of time to get the answers to all the questions that there are. But as I say, England has already started. Scotland is lagging far behind, even before these resignations.
Now, COVID, of course, is still with us. You would have thought that actually, both in Scotland and indeed in England, that it might be useful to get some answers before too long. Particularly
people who had folk in care homes. Now, if you remember back, right at the beginning, there was a decision taken in Scotland to move people who could be moved out of acute hospitals and into the community. And for older people, that meant into care homes. Now, they were moved sometimes without being tested. And of course, that spread COVID into those care home populations. And as a result, people died.